Hey guys, just finished up a great school on Rebel and thought I would post it here on the channel. Just talk you through some of the exercises as to what we're doing here and see if we could all learn a little something. So big thanks to everybody for checking in on the channel and enjoy the video. Okay. So here we've got Rebel getting ready for Chattahoochee Hills this weekend in the training level. He's just going to start here warming up over a simple cross rail that's got a 9-foot rail on takeoff and landing. And I'm a big believer, as I've said in the past, about trotting fences, just to help these horses sort of learn how to use their body and just open up their back a little bit and start to stretch and use themselves. Now, Rebel has had an issue in the past where he can get a little bit fresh as a young horse and a little bit distracted in the show jumping. So in order to counteract that, I've had to ride him much rounder and deeper in the show jumping than I'd like to. And at 6 years old now, he's starting to get mature enough where I'm starting to be able to ride him a little bit more up and out and open into what I would call more of his natural balance. So you can see he's a little bit more up and out and open in his frame, and that's a conscious choice here to try to help him have a little more freedom in his head and neck, and then therefore in his back. So this double of verticals that we're starting over now, that's 21 feet, and we start pretty small there. That's probably like 2 foot, 2 foot 3. Just give an idea where everything is, and again, letting him just get nice and warmed up. So as we continue on with our warm-up, we're just gonna go ahead and put another rail on top of the double, and that's gonna raise it up 2 holes, so about 6 inches. So now we're, realistically, I think with this probably about 2 foot 6. You'll have to excuse the occasional finger in the camera view there. The camera person's getting better and better at videoing, but we do get a couple of stray index fingers in the view. So here you can see we've got the next rail on. We're probably pretty close to 3 foot there, to be fair. So he's getting looser and better and more reliable in this frame here. I'm actually quite happy with him in this warm-up. See nice and level in the canter, which is what we're looking for in that open frame, and then just allowing him to jump the jumps. Not feeling like I'm dominating him too much. So we'll come in again, because again, I believe in the trotting of the fences to really help the horses sort out their footwork, especially as an event horse. I think that's super important. So we come trot this cross rail. Again, same exercise, and you just want to see him being more and more relaxed than he is. Again, riding him up. There's connection, there's weight in both of my reins at all times, but it's an uphill frame. And now we've gone up again through the double, and he really is very good. He does occasionally just rattle the rail still, and I'm not going to let that bother me. As long as they stay in the cups, that's what counts. And he tries, when he does touch one, he tries to then be cleaner the next time. We're going to finish our warm-up here, a nice shot in again, nice and level. And what I'm looking for when I warm him up is that canter just stays the same the whole way to the fence. So that's our warm-up. And now we're going to go over and see if we can just canter some little bits of the course. So this would be the first half of our course here. And again, he's on the left lead coming into a right bend, but my goal is to just keep that canter the same and level, let him work around the jumps in that more uphill open frame. Did that very nicely, and now we've got a vertical here on a bending line. It walks 9 strides. We're at about 3 foot 3, I'd say, around this course, so about 1 meter to 1.5 meters, and he jumps in really nicely. Now, if you count these strides, which is a little hard to do, he actually puts in 1 more stride here, and he goes 10 down the hill. I don't mind that. At this stage, he's a training level horse. He's nice and relaxed, which has been a little bit of the issue for him. He doesn't get hot, but when he gets nervous, he gets a little tight, and we didn't do that. Now we've got a quad line here. We jump a vertical, 5 open strides into a 24-foot 1 stride. You can see he comes in quite forward there, and then 5 steady strides out over this oxer. And that relaxation that we were working on in the warm-up, in the gymnastic, carried through to that exercise. So now we move on to the second half of the course, or the second set of exercises, where we're going to have a vertical. And now it's that same distance, 9 strides, which is a really important distance. They tend to show that a lot at the horse shows. And because he was a little quiet the last time, I let him open up a little bit more there to a triple bar, and then 4 steady strides down to a vertical. And that was really setting him up for failure there, to be honest, having the vertical after the triple bar to see, did you really get this warm up and figure this stuff out? And the answer was yes. And now again, the big oxer, 9 level strides, and we've got a Liverpool, which is quite spooky, into a 36-foot 2-stride. Answers that question great. Couldn't be happier with Rebel today. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys, so there you go. That was Rebel. Just check back in throughout the weekend. We're going to be up at Chatt Hills with Rebel and a whole group of horses. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll try to post some updates. Realistically, may not happen until next week because I'm going to be pretty crazy busy at the event. So check the scores on event entries or at chatthillseventing.com, and you can see how Rebel's doing and how all the other hauling eventing horses are doing as well. Until next time.